women's college tennis, 318 schools compete in Division 1, with 64 of these progressing to the NCAA tournament. What role do coaches have in this success, and what does it take to become a Division 1 coach? I interviewed Ali Guerra, head women's tennis coach at UNCG. She was a former player at NC State, and as an athlete at UNCG, she reached a career high ranking of 38 in singles and 18 in doubles. From this interview, I attained a lot of information from a well-rounded college tennis perspective. How many of you have ever experienced being coached? What impact did the coach have on you and your peers? I'm sure many of us have disagreed with our coaches in the past and thought we could have done a better job. But what do we really know about what it takes to be a coach? My aim from this interview is to tell you the best skills that are required to succeed in this career, how to deal with the demands of the job, and what it is that motivates people to stay in this job. I would like to share with you my findings from what I learned from this interview about the demands of the job and the skills required to be successful. Firstly, as a coach, you have to accept various roles that come alongside the technical and tactical portion of the job. Guerra found herself playing in collegiate level that balancing the social life, the academics, and practice is not an easy thing. She said you have to support the players throughout the transition and then support them throughout all 4 years through any diversity that they may encounter. I also asked Guerra what is most rewarding about the job. She said it was to see them grow through their experiences at college, to be able to develop the athletes as people as well as players, as it's important to support them throughout their academics, their sports, and then also their mental well-being. Having the responsibility of all the players on the team and seeing them all develop throughout their career is very rewarding. However, as a coach, you will face many obstacles in your path, which require a good skill set to help you succeed. From the interview, I managed to pinpoint 2 skills that stood out to me: patience and adaptability. Patience is vital as a coach, as you may be experiencing a bad string of results or you're really struggling to find out how to coach a certain player. But you have to stick with it and work with the player to overcome this barrier. Patience allows change to happen and can keep you in a calm state of mind, which as a coach, being able to make calm and deliver decisions effectively is a big part of the job. You want to show your players you're confident, and you need to set yourself as a good role model. Having a calm demeanour and a confident demeanour will be a very effective way to gain your players' trust. Guerra stressed that she is young. She has made many mistakes and will continue to make mistakes, but that you need to learn from these mistakes to help better yourself and the team around you. The second skill I want to talk about is adaptability. As a college tennis coach, change is all around you. Each year players come and go and new teams are formed. You have to be able to adapt to the new incoming players and then also whatever changing surroundings that you might have. In particular in tennis, you have to figure out how each player responds to different coaching styles, and once you figure that out, you then have to cater to their individual needs as a player. As well as that, a big part of college tennis is that there are many international students within many sports. With them, you have to help them adapt to the new surrounding, do what it is you can to make their experience easier, and then work your way to communicate with each other to break down any barriers that you may be having. These skills are beneficial throughout your career as a college coach, but ultimately, you need to have the right mindset. I asked Guerra, what motivated you to do this job every day? She said the answer was simple. It was the love of the game and the love of developing athletes as people as well as players. She said no matter all the hardships such as travelling a lot and being away from home and making uncomfortable decisions like making a lineup, it's all worth it as the love for the game overrides it all. She also seemed to want to emphasise the point that the players come first. She says that her job is to be out there to help the athletes, do whatever it is that she can do to help them improve, and that is the best way to get the best out of your players. Having a big interest in the job and enjoying what you do is a concept that will help you greatly to succeed. However, combining that drive and the skills mentioned earlier will push you even further in your career path. From this interview, I'm still interested in this career. I enjoy helping others and I love being part of a big team. This profession is one that develops as you get older, and each time you will learn from your mistakes and learn to refine your coaching style and the attitude you have as a coach. You have to be prepared, and loving what you do is a big thing in this job. This will help you succeed and help those around you progress to their optimal potential.